Oh, this is about to be good, guys. Take my word for it. Hit the like button. If you don't like it at the end of the video, take your like back. It's that simple. All right? It's that simple. All right? Y'all ready? Let's go and jump into it.
You talked about Republicans taking money from a Jeffrey Epstein. Here's what you said.
Who also took money from somebody named Jeffrey Epstein, as I had my team dig in very quickly. Mitt Romney, the NRCC, Lee Zeldin, George Bush, Win Red, McCain Palin, Rick Lazio.
You mentioned Lee Zeldin there. He's now a cabinet secretary. He responded and said it was actually Dr. Jeffrey Epstein, who's a doctor that doesn't have any relation to the convicted sex trafficker. Unfortunate for that doctor, but that is who donated to a prior campaign of his. Do you want to correct the record on the people that you...
Listen, I never said that it was that Jeffrey Epstein. Just so that people understand, when you make a donation, your picture is not there. And because they decided to spring this on us in real time, I wanted the Republicans to think about what could potentially happen, because I knew that they didn't even...
Okay, first of all, you are so full of shit, Jasmine Crockett. I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. Jasmine, you are full of sugar, honey, iced tea. Yes, I did it right that time. She know that she didn't check the information. She just ran with it. Oh, that's great. We can pin it on them. But you got a woman that's sitting right beside you who was doing business with them. And you are just trying to take up for her. You know what? Let me be quiet.
And try to go through the FEC. So my team, what they did is they Googled, and that is specifically why I said a Jeffrey Epstein. Unlike Republicans, I at least don't go out and just tell lies, because it was not the...
But you did. You did. That's exactly what you did. It was a Jeffrey Epstein. Chick, please kiss my black ass. You talking about,
just tell lies. Because it was not the same one, that's fine. But when Lee Zeldin had something to say, all he had to say was it was a different Jeffrey Epstein. He admitted that he did receive donations from a Jeffrey Epstein, so at least I wasn't trying to mislead people. Now, have I dug in to find out who this doctor is? I have not. So I will trust and take what he says, is that it wasn't that Jeffrey Epstein.
Why not? Why not? Why haven't you dug into it and tried to see if it was cleared? Because he said, yo, you put me out there. You put my name out there. You tried to scandalize my name. Like, you need to apologize, and you need to do your own due diligence. Like, there's no apologies, no nothing. Come on, that's bad faith.
But I was not attempting to mislead anybody. I literally had maybe 20 minutes before I had to do that debate.
Yeah, but people might see that and say, well, you're trying to make it sound like he took money from
I did not know.
A registered sex offender.
No, but I literally did not know. When you search FEC files, and that's what I had my team to do, I texted them and I said, listen, we're going up. They are saying that she took donations.
Right, but someone might say, well, your team should have done the homework to make sure it wasn't the convicted sex trafficker.
Within 20 minutes, you could not find that out, not from just doing a quick search on FEC. So, number one, I made sure that I was clear that it was a Jeffrey Epstein, but I never said that it was specifically that Jeffrey Epstein, because I knew that we would need more time to really dig in.
You talked about
full of sugar, honey, ice, and tea. I swear this chick gets on my daggone nerves, man. I promise you, I'm not calling you a cutie pie no more. Ever in Black history will I call you a cutie pie again, because that gets me in trouble. And every time you open up your voice, you get less and less and less and less cute. All right? All right? But Gutfeld is about to rip you a new one because of that. Check this out.
I think this is the end of John. I am not.
Nobody thinks it's the end of Donald Trump. It could be the end for the Democrats. You're watching it happen in real time. I love how you say, you look at it, Akeem Jeffrey. Oh, it's just a fundraising email. As if it were a Republican, your party, the media would not interpret it in the worst light. For example, it's amazing how the brilliant Jasmine Crockett thinks there's only one Jeffrey Epstein, and that one Jeffrey Epstein somehow gave money to Lee Zeldin. No, I know this is hard to believe. There is more than one Jeffrey Epstein, just as if there are more than one Jesse Waters, but only one Greg Gutfeld. He was a doctor who gave money, but she knew that, unless you think she is retarded. And I don't think she is. I just think she's deliberately pretended that it was,
Okay, guys, I promise you, I did not know that he was going to use the we Todd did word with a R, but Gutfeld is cooking, and he's 1,000% true. And let's continue. Sorry to cut him off. Let's go.
Deliberately pretended that she didn't know there might be another one. So when I talk about this is what I say is the big worry about this thing, and I'm for the release of them. You look at how these idiots are going to try to interpret everything in the worst possible way. So if you're caught in that net and your name is Jeffrey Epstein or your name is Jesse Waters, something that could be easily checked out. I'm not saying you're in the files. I'm just saying there's a high likelihood you will be. They will be extremely malicious in their interpretation. So we have to be on our toes. I do think that, what's his name, Galloway? He's right. Be careful what you wish for, because when something seems too easy, it's a trap. And I think you just handed Trump a paintball gun, and you put targets on the Democrats because Epstein, I think 80 to 90% of his donations were all to Democrats. Epstein despised Trump. He was the only elite that wouldn't play ball with him. So, and then you look at like Larry Summers, you look at the, what is the billionaire? I can't remember. Reid Hoffman, you look at Bill Clinton, you look at Akeem, you look at the Virgin Island lady. It's only begun, and it looks bad for you guys. I think that this is going to be a fun winter for Trump, because once he goes in on this thing, he doesn't come out. He figured it out. He knows exactly how, when you guys bring it up, it's always going to go back to the Democrats every single time. And pretty soon you're just going to say, why did we do this? This is just like Russian collusion, but it's worse because now it ends with a huge pile of mud all over us. The Russian collusion thing just went away. You guys were lucky you didn't go to jail.
Facts. And another thing I would like to add, the whole Russian collusion thing, the whole J6 thing, election denier thing, you name it. Everything that they consider will be the one thing that would take Trump off the map, and they want to start it up because they believe they have this grandiose plan that will finally shut up the king that nobody can beat, and it ends up backfiring on them. It backfires all the time, and that's exactly what they get, and I'm happy that they're dealing with this right now. Jasmine Crockett knew exactly what her and her team was doing. Jasmine Crockett knew that her fellow co-worker Stacey Plackett was speaking directly to Jeff Epstein, as a matter of fact, allowing him to coach her, and she is trying to cover for her. Hakeem Jeffries trying to cover for Stacey Plackett. Everybody on the left is trying to cover and protect Stacey Plackett when she knew that she was wrong. And honestly, guess what? If you were doing nothing wrong, then you shouldn't be afraid to speak to the people about it. Speak to the people about it. Hakeem Jeffries, be fair. Jasmine Crockett, be fair. None of these people are fair. This is why I don't trust them. This is why Fox News, the news station that I used to put last before anything, because I thought that they was just always spewing hate and division and racism, although I never watched it, but I was told it. I just saw MSNBC and people on CNN telling me that Fox was racist. And anybody that they represented, or any politician that they spoke highly of or they spoke positively of, I thought was a piece of sugar honey iced tea. Yeah. But now it's not the case. It's not the case at all. We need to hold our politicians' feet to the fire. And if you voted for Trump, don't be no dumbass and think that all this information is coming out on him and he's a bad guy and all this other stuff. No, this is just them trying to drum up some type of defense that would take him out finally. They have nothing against him. And what he is doing has actually benefited our country in a major way. So continue to do your due diligence. Continue to do your own research, all right, for yourself, all right? Love y'all. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Hopefully you still holding on to that like button is cool. You got you enjoyed it? Cool. If you are a business owner, content creator, artist, or coach, make sure you reach out to me with the word coach. My information is in the descriptions below. And if you are serious about doing this content creation thing, I will help you out, but I do charge a fee for my services. I will give you some information via email for free, but if we move forward, I do charge for my services. So, and I'm only saying that because a lot of people are surprised when I say, okay, do this, and this, but if we move forward, these are my fees. And they're like, whoa, I thought you did this from the kindness of your heart. I do, but it's still my business. It's something that I've worked hard on, and I'm able to provide. I'm able to help people, collapse their timeline and their YouTube journey very quickly with a simple conversation. And to me, that is valuable enough to charge a fee. I might be wrong, though. I might be wrong. All right. But also, if you want your Midol Blue, your methylene blue, please make sure you go to blueturner.com. It's in the very first link in the descriptions below this YouTube video, and put in LFR 20 for your 20% off. Okay. Anytime you go to visit that website, make sure you put in LFR 20. You go through that link and you put in LFR 20 so you can save some money. I got your back. And let me know if your health increases with this, okay? So far, for me, so good. I'm on day number 4, and I believe my sleep has gotten a little bit smooth, less on my mind. I'm thinking a little bit more clearly. My memory is becoming better and better. So we'll see. I'm still looking at it. 4 days is not enough to assess how well these tablets have been working, but we shall see. But I want to hear from you as well. Love y'all. See you on the next one. Peace out. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.